How are you, my friends? It's good to see you here. Eh, come on, come on. Do do do, do do do. Uh, Come on, here we go. Get, get, get in there. Dang it! Come on. There we go. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Uh, do do do, do do do. Crap. No. Yeah, it looks like my fire's gone out. Uh-oh, somebody. Oh. Let's see with all this milk. Haha! Got it. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it started back up. Maybe I got it. Nope. Right. Can I get it to go again? Yay! 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 Hey, what's up, Just Go Camping? Awesome. What's up? I'm just out here chilling. Literally chilling. Chilly out. And just decided to pop on. I know some of you have seen my short, but here's my backyard setup. Here, zoom you in for that. All right. Oh, and it's foggy. It is definitely foggy. That one. Hey, what's up? And there's this one. Yay. Oh, I'm at home. This is my backyard. If you want to know, it's in Michigan. Oh, yep. Yep. I'm here in Michigan, Southeast Michigan. It's cooled off out here. It was supposed to get to about 50, and then it didn't quite get 50. And I was supposed to. It's part of my backyard. Most of the snow has melted. What about 85% of it in my yard alone. Yeah, this is only part of my backyard that you see. Um, it's only this is section here that you saw was 40-ish by the space that I created was nah, because I don't want a lot of lighting when I'm back here. I like it when it's dark. The only thing I have to really contend with is the highway traffic, which is 2.5 to 3 miles away. Yeah, nice. Uh, and right now it's spitting water. Skies are spitting at me. So it's like out here right now, ever since I got out here, like raindrops hitting every now and again. I'm like, what? I'm like, come on now. I'm like, stop. But then again, I was gonna camp. It's gonna be too cold for me. I don't have the gear to camp out tonight. Um, it's supposed to get down to um. Hey, what's up under the radar? Yipper, under the radar. Good to see you. I've seen. If you haven't checked him out, definitely check out Under the Radar. He's got some good stuff. He is actually on the east. Here we go. He is on like this in this area of Michigan. Okay, or I'm gonna do it this way. For you guys, it would be like here. Oh, no problem. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, I haven't been able to get out to do much of any camping. One, my head says I love to be out in the weather, but my body is saying otherwise, and it's kind of a bummer. It is a complete bummer. Um, but now that it's warming up a little bit sooner than I had thought, it's been no nicer to get out. And just so you guys know, like this section that I'm in, where I do my camping in a lot of my videos, I cleared a lot of this. I started a lot of this last year. Um, and one of my favorite things is I found this on Pinterest of all places. It's my firewood holder, but instead of using 2x6s, I just used those temporary um, fence posts. That was my original one right there. The problem is just all piled of garbage. So this year, I'm hoping to be able to update that, so to speak, just so that make you know make this pile look like that, and this over here, this is all swampland. Those are condos where you see the lights, right? And definitely when it gets warmer and the ground dries out a little bit more, or I can figure out a way of covering the ground, I've got my 8-person tent I'm going to set up, and I'm going to be using uh, my cots that I got last year. I picked up 2 cots. They were $20 a piece. I'm like, bonus. And they are World War II cots. Everything's dying out here. So I'm going to go in the studio. Let you guys go dark for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be back. The video might go dark, but the audio will not go dark. Go blank. Go out. Something. Hold on. Oop. Uh-oh. There it goes. All right, still with me? Yeah, you guys are still with me. Awesome. All right, there we go. I'm in the studio now. I call this my studio when it's actually just my garage. Allergies. My nose always does this. So, what else did I got? World War II cuts to mess with this year for this year. Because my son and I will be going up to the UP. Hopefully, my car makes it. And crap, what else are we gonna do? Yeah. So most of the stuff that I usually get is either free or on mega discount. For example, like I set this up once last year. I do have a video of it. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a Coleman. It's a Eagles Peak 8. That thing is awesome. That thing is huge. Okay. You could have a disco party in that thing. Okay. I slept in it when I set it up. The only thing that I had to do, the only thing that I wished I had at the time was a couple of cots, and guess what? Like I said, a couple of cots. And for my pack, I think I did a live stream of doing my pack. I know I did some type of video, but oh, pardon me. Oh. So this is my pack. Okay. Can I back it up? It is about 40 pounds, including the moving blanket that's on it. Since I've started doing camping and hiking, I keep experimenting with different things and what works best for me. And yeah, I love sleeping bags and all. I don't know. All right. All right. You take it easy, bud. It was good to see you. Thanks for popping on. So anyway, yeah, again, I keep messing with my camp setup, camp gear, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna say no. It's an ongoing battle because the problem is you've got oh gosh, I don't want to do this, but you've got through hikers, you've got hikers, and you've got campers. Through hikers, for some reason, aren't a huge fan of hikers. I don't know why. Um, I'm in, I'm a recreational hiker. Through hikers, they spend thousands of dollars on this gear that's ultra light. I'm like, you guys are race hiking basically, in my opinion. Me, when I hike, I like to enjoy it. Nothing against them. It's just there's a huge difference. When I hike, I'll take that full pack just on a regular hike, just for giggles, just for fun. And through hikers, I mean, their pack before food and water, I think I've heard is probably 15 pounds. And the bag is half that size. Yeah. But again, for those of us that have to camp on a budget, we gotta use what we can and uh get used to what we have. I guess. I guess that's how you look at it. I just again, camping on a budget for me, that blanket that you saw on top of it is actually a moving blanket that I've got for free. It's huge. I can take it, tackle myself up, and still have room. I think I've used that once or twice. That I found a sleeping bag for $20. It's a 25-degree sleeping bag, but it's twice the size of my old sleeping bag. So getting that to fit in that bag, getting the sleeping bag to fit in my hiking bag is a bit of a stretch. I, like you said, it's packing it and figuring out what's what and who's who. Depending on what time of year you're going to go to. If you go during the winter, here in Michigan, it got temps before wind chill. So I don't know. So this one wasn't what the whole live stream was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be fun. Just hey, have some fun. But guess what? Gosh, uh, I'm not like Jimmy Boy. I don't have some of this weird this tent for hot tenting, and I've just had, the studio ish thing here in my garage, just put together with visqueen, try to keep trapping some heat when I have the heaters going, but keep running into issues with it falling apart. This area here is actually twice the size of what it used to be. I think, yeah, about twice the size. So to keep it warm when it's colder is much more of a trick. And I have to keep on moving. Moving. Anyway. What I'm drinking, this is actually my second Voodoo Ranger. This one's Citrus Slayer IPA. I really like these. I have not been disappointed. No, it's not a nice house this time around. Didn't these were gifts? Yeah, and the other one, it came in a pack. This is the second one, was Hop Dynasty IPA. This one's good. I'm a fan of Voodoo Ranger. First time I had Voodoo Ranger was like last year, and I've had multiple Voodoo Rangers, and I have not been disappointed. Um, so yeah, and their alcohol content ranges between 7 to 9%, depending on the flavor you get. Anyway, yeah, I gotta fix that now. Yeah, ice house is usually when I am camping, and it's the single 25 ounce, just because it's one and done. Hmm. I will have to try those. Uh, my email address is in my about page. Send me an email with those. I'll have to see if I can locate those. I don't know if they're up here in Michigan. They should be, but we all know how Michigan is. Kind of funny about things like that. I did get a pair of hiking shoes for this year too, because I picked up these boots like last year. On one of my outings, I burnt it, and then I tried fixing it. These are brown, and then on this same one, it's leaking everywhere. That is a hole. I went on a hike with another YouTuber, OE prepping, AOE prepping. Sorry, AOE prepping. His name is Al, and we went on two hikes in the same area. But for some reason, the second time I noticed that my foot was getting wet and it was colder. I was like, all right, this isn't cool. So I was trying to find the hole, and then I just recently found it. I tried putting some epoxy or something in it, and it didn't quite really mix. So I'm just kind of like going to use them for whatever and whoever. And Alan gave me a vest as well. I need to wash. And from what he said was when he was younger, where'd it go? He actually put pockets in. Okay, so that one, and I think, oh, there's this pocket, kind of like for a pen. I don't know. I might take them out and then redo them. We'll see. I've never really worn a vest, so it's going to be different for me. How about that? It'll definitely be different. It would be something new, something that I haven't done. I'm used to wearing coats and hoodies and long john shirts and long john pants to keep my fat rear end warm. But like I said, let's see, here in the studio, I don't have the heaters on, so the temperature is currently uh-oh. Oh, goes to temperature is currently just over 40 degrees in here. Ooh. There. Oh, there it is. Yeah, right around 40 degrees, 5 degrees Celsius. 10, yeah, 5 degrees Celsius. I mean, as long as I keep moving, I'll be fine. It's just a matter of when I stop moving if I'm going to get cold, especially my toe. All right, anyway. So yeah, I don't have much else. I got to see if I can fix this because it's like falling apart on me, which is irritating. I might do it tomorrow too because I think it's supposed to be warm tomorrow. Because in the back it doesn't go all the way against the wall and it just keeps falling apart everywhere. Oh, 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 more sugar, oh, oh. Anyway, so with that being said, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna be out of here. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later. See you out there. Peace.